Right now, it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs can do whatever they want. At least they did it tonight against the Denver Broncos as they get a big-time win, 33-10, moving to 11-4. And with that win, they clinched a playoff berth in the AFC playoff picture. They did it before they even kicked off tonight due to the Steelers' comeback over the Ravens, but they looked pretty motivated despite knowing that they were in. Look at Alex Smith. Nice numbers, 25-36, 244, 2 touches, 2 total TDs, and a pick. Travis Kelce had a little show. Women could go on there to try to get a date with him. He was pretty good in this one as well.
Put on a show in this one.
He sure did, and he had himself a big-time performance, including an 80-yard TD on a tight end screen earlier.
He's fast, man. He really showcased the speed on that play. Set a new career high in receiving yards, dropping 160 on that big Broncos defense.
Had 160 yards and that touchdown. Tyreek Hill proved again how explosive he is. Scored on a blistering 70-yard TD run in the Chiefs' second possession of the game. His 7th touchdown since Week 12. Also had six rushing attempts for 95 yards and that touchdown. Boy, you can use him anywhere. You got to get 10 the ball.
He is the perfect player for this offense. He's exactly what they needed, exactly what the doctor ordered. You know, this is a team that I think some people, especially with Jamal Charles being on the shelf for so much of the past couple of years, people have said, you know, there's just nothing dynamic about this offense. Well, you see the speed and playmaking ability of Travis Kelce, and then the electric speed and athleticism of Hill. That's something that makes them maybe a candidate to beat the New England Patriots, at least the best candidate to beat them in my mind.
Trevor Siemian did not have a good day. He only threw for 117 yards in the first half. That was actually the good news because he only ended up the day with 183 on 17 of 43 attempts. No touchdowns, 1 pick as the Broncos are eliminated from the postseason. Dontari Poe would cap off the big night for the Chiefs with a defensive tackle lined up as the quarterback and threw a Tim Tebow-style jump pass to Demetrius Harris for the touchdown. So it was the perfect knockout punch for the Chiefs. And I'd say this GIF. Oh, Drago! I mean, he bleeds just like you do. And the big Ruski went down, much like the Broncos did tonight, as Stallone finishes off. Drago!
Do they have weight classes in Rocky?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He thought he was a heavyweight. He really was more like light heavy. Drago would have been a super heavyweight. Mm-hmm. I know it was not real. But what is real is that the Broncos are going to miss the postseason, and the Chiefs, as we say, it looks like the Steelers, looks like the Chiefs, and I don't know that we take, no offense to the Raiders, certainly not the Texans. We're not taking anybody else seriously in the AFC with a chance, realistically, of beating the Patriots.
We know who's in the AFC side of things. That's all been figured out going into the last week. There's nothing to play for as far as teams getting in. It's all about seeding, and I think you're right. You know, the Raiders could be the number 1 seed in the AFC if the Patriots lose and they beat the Broncos next week. I don't think the Patriots are going to lose. I think the road is going to go through New England, and I completely agree with you. I think the most likely teams to upend the Patriots in Foxborough are the Steelers or Chiefs. I think that I narrowly give the edge to the Chiefs, more likely to do that going on the road and being able to beat the Patriots. But the reality is I just think it would be a big, long shot for either of them to do it. I think the AFC is already locked up. I don't think there's going to be a lot of wild card, crazy, curveball mystery left in the AFC side of things. I think if you really want some drama, you're going to have to look to the AFC. I'm sorry, to the NFC.